barrels that are like heat-seeking missiles. Yeah. And then level 5 and above, they do fall, but they're like, just kind of bounce like they're in the park, stroll in the park, you know, and you can get out of their way easier, but it just never made sense. So I figured level 1 through 4, if I can just survive and get a good, decent 115,000, I don't have to get 130,000 to get a record. Now, if it comes down to where we're pushing it up to 1,300,000, then I'm going to have to get all the hammers, yeah, eventually.
Speaking of score, is there like a number in your mind for both Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. where you're like, okay, this is it, this
maximum?
I have reached the score I want to, and I'm going to walk away from it?
I would say 1,150,000 for this game.
Okay.
And then like the junior score is being pushed pretty tight.
Yeah.
It's 1,300,000, and that's the way I play. That's like a near perfect game. Like if I die, I can't die at all without getting point press points in junior. So 1,300,000 and whatever. I think it's 307,000.
Yeah.
So if I break that, then I would probably say for the time being. But I'm sure Mark Keel would come out of retirement. Yes.
One more thing. Like I was mentioning, I've gotten close to 400 grand, maybe a little over. I can't remember. It was so long ago. But the tough thing is mastering those elevator screens. And you're not going to always do it, be successful at it. And sometimes on a late barrel screen, you're going to get something that happens that doesn't normally happen. So getting $1 million has a little luck to it, I think.
Oh yeah, it's like, I always use analogies, I probably use them too many, but like a golfer hitting a hole-in-one, I mean, you can't read the green from, you hit it in a spot and then you're going to have to get a break. So a good golfer, if he's hitting at a par 3 hole, will eventually, if you let him hit enough, will get that hole-in-one, whereas I'll probably never get one. So playing enough games of Donkey Kong, you'll have the breaks go your way to get $1 million.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
So is school out? Are you going to play this summer?
Yeah, I'm planning on, that's the, Donkey Kong season is the summer. So when I'm done with school, I warm up the machine and get the videotape out, put it over my shoulder, and go for it. Yeah.
Is this all you play the whole day? Donkey Kong Country, Return, wonderful, regular games.
I know I have to open my mind.
If with this detail you get the first Pokemon.
Pokemon.
This lady, but this lady's gonna answer you this question like
it's
so methodical. No,
well,
it's a joke.
I've got an addictive personality, so I'm afraid to even get into any of those Xbox games. I'm just, find my life just
Halo.
10 hours a day playing Xbox.
Catch all the Pokemon.
Yeah, so I'm afraid to put my foot in the water, so I'm just gonna stick with something. That's 2 hours. It's a 2-hour game. It's not too bad. It's like watching a movie. Any other questions? Yeah.
If you don't point press, how fast can you get to the kill screen?
It's about an hour and a half. And if you point press, it's about 2.5 hours. So imagine an hour worth of point pressing. And I like point pressing, but it'd be nice to go back to the old days where you can just go right up. And I know Ken plays Dig Dug, and having to chew all that dirt up is probably annoying. There's other games that point pressing kind of suck the life out of you.
Junior.
Donkey Kong's not too bad with the barrels, but Junior is the one that the Mario hideouts you have to sit through and jump those sparks and just sleep during that game.
This is a real question.
Real question.
The other one was a joke. Me and a couple of friends, when we were watching the King of Kong, we were kind of like debate.
Yeah.
If the game didn't have a kill screen, how long these guys will go playing over and over for 4 hours? So, and I'm like, someday I'm gonna meet this guy. I'm gonna ask him that question, like, how long if the game didn't have a kill score or like a kill screen, or they just make one that they say, okay, go Steve, just.
Yeah,
surprises here.
That'd be
Like y'all.
Your mind, how long do you think you can go playing?
how many points or how long?
How long and
Or
it's
either,
pretty much,
doesn't matter.
pretty much like your idea. Like,
2 million.
Sanders record again, 3 million.
say no boundaries. You
Yeah,
don't
I'm
have
trying to
boundaries.
think. I've never got to the kill screen on my first guy. I've had like one death, so maybe if you're not point pressing, that makes a big deal. If you don't point press barrels and just waltzing up the screens, probably get over 2 million, I would imagine. I hope so, at least. I mean, but that's a long time playing. But that'd be interesting to have I don't know if anyone would want to do that. It kind of takes away the historical kill screen aspect. I don't think anyone wants to make a code that doesn't have the kill screen. It kind of sacrilege, you know. You're going to keep it to the original game, and it makes it more interesting to have a final screen too.
So the mountain has a peak.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess theoretically you can go on forever, but eventually you're going to get you're going to get a bad barrel, you know, something going to come up, aggressive fireballs. Yeah.
Real quick, you know the history behind that Donkey Kong 2 machine? Is that something that was kind of put together because we didn't have that in the 80s?
The Donkey Kong 2K
The Donkey Kong 2 machine.
is the one that has different levels. Yeah. Jeff Koscheski, what's his name? Something like that. Just call him Ski. He developed. I remember at California Extreme about 5-6 years ago. He was working on that, and it's really tough. It's fun because the tolerances are like
oven.
There's like 1 pixel away from death on a lot of these little obstacles. So, but he developed it. And I don't know if Nintendo. Is there any copyright infringement with that? I mean, I guess not. He's marketing it, and they probably don't care. It's such an old game that.
Nintendo told them they like the product. They'd be more likely to buy it than sue them.
Yeah.
Right now, they just kind of they don't care.
Yeah, it's not like he's making a fortune. I mean, it's just a hobbyist that come up with a cool idea. So, yeah, that's all I know about that. There was someone back here that, yeah.
What's your D2K score?
D2K, I think I was playing it for like a couple of weeks and got 160,000.
Wow, that's good. That's good.
Then it was fun. I was figuring out. Then I think Hank Chen broke my Donkey Kong, so I went back to Donkey Kong. Or something always gets in the way. I want to play Popeye one day, and every time I try to get to the Popeye game, I have to fight for the Donkey Kong world records. I don't know if I'll ever get to Popeye. Yeah.
Are you still playing Junior?
I haven't played Junior for a while. Again, because of the Donkey Kong resurrection of the competition with the Donkey Kong. So I eventually hope to do the Junior or take a stab at the record there. So that's basically the 2 games I play, and then Popeye is the one I wanted to get into eventually.
So mainly the Nintendo.
Nintendo, keep it simple. Controller, jump button. Okay.
Did you have a good time at the Kong off?
I had a great. Did anyone go to the Kong off? Crickets, sorry.
I watched
Kong
it.
off was in New Jersey. It was 10 players. We had a whole bunch of machines, 10 Donkey Kong machines lined up, and we had 2 days. I think it was 2 to get the highest score at the end of the second day was the winner, and Hank got 992,000. Close.
980 or something like that, right?
Something like that. And I was leading. I thought I actually had it won.
Yeah.
Hank came through in the clutch. I didn't think any. But when I had to leave on the plane, I had 988,000 or something in that area. And I was walking by. I was going to say goodbye to the players, and I saw Hank's score, and I go, "Whoa, he's in the 900,000s." And I was going to say goodbye, but I didn't want to mess his game up. And I was thinking he's probably break my record. So I got on the airplane, and then I got a call called Richie Knuckles, and sure enough, I knew he'd probably break it. So congratulate him. That was great for Hank. I was impressed that he came through with in the clutch. That was a good game to come up with.
What's the story with Billy Mitchell who said a joke he was supposed to be here this weekend?
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't.